I got it this time.
Mike Wiggling podcast. Mike Settling Down podcast. Mike Completely Still podcast. Go by many names here. I'm Juan.
I'm Nate.
Small talk.
Big boys.
Whoa. Maskcast.
This is episode 1 of the Maskcast.
Maskcast episode 1. You said you wanted to start with your impression first.
Yeah.
No, I'm playing. Don't do that.
Today we're only going to be talking about Son of the Mask and not the actual mask.
It's really just an intellectual debate
on whether or not they're a legend.
Yeah.
Is the mask legend?
Is it a legend? Yeah, no. Anyways, whoops.
I wanted to
start off really strong. Yeah, no, you started off. Tell me what you wanted to talk about. You always have something you want to talk about.
I wanted to start with a story that happened. Like, I've been wanting to talk about this for a while.
Are you okay?
No. But so
wow,
you remember I came in. Yeah, and it's.
I'm sorry.
We're coming in heavy.
Whatever happened.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I wanted to tell you on the podcast.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you in front of everybody.
And it's like, yeah, I did.
Yeah, I did want it like this. Thank you for telling me on the podcast so people can hear.
You know, I'm a confrontational type of person.
You know, I like to put people on the spot.
Bro, you can say anything you want to me.
So you remember how I had to go to Arkansas that one day after we recorded?
Yes.
So it was because my grandfather had a heart attack. Totally fine now. He's all right now.
Man, rest in peace, bro.
So don't feel bad for him. But anyways, my mom woke me up very odd. It was because I typically set my alarm for 7:30 to come record, and she came in like at 6:30 and she was like, "Hey, your grandpa had a heart attack, so we're going to go see him. He's okay now, but this is probably going to be the last time you're ever going to see him." And I was like, I gotta go record. Yeah, I was like, I gotta go record.
That's the day you dipped. Yeah, you dipped right after.
So, anyways, long story short, we get to Arkansas. We go visit him. He's totally fine. We're about to leave. We're about to leave the hospital, and my sister goes up, gets a hug, and
from Pappy.
Do
you call him anything special?
I call him Papa.
That's funny. I guess that's in Arkansas. Little do people know, Jack and Nate are actually from Arkansas.
We're both from very similar, like,
and
central
so
Arkansas.
We're recording in Arkansas.
Yeah, we're actually not from Texas. We've been fooling y'all this whole time.
Let's keep like telling people we're from different places so they can't find us.
We're just bouncing our signal back and forth.
Interesting thing that I know about Arkansas is that queso is called cheese dip.
Which is real unsettling.
I learned that from Jack.
I didn't know that cheese dip was called queso until I moved to Texas.
Yeah, and then your state flag is just the Confederate flag with a little.
Honestly,
little hog on it.
It's very much the Confederate flag, which is very unsettling.
It's pride, dude. Not. It's history, bro.
It's history, bro. It's not racist.
It's not. It's just
not.
Either way.
But anyways, so my sister went in, got a hug, and then I was like, you know what? This is my grandfather. He's known me I was his first grandchild. So we're on hug terms.
Yeah, by now I'd hope.
I went in to hug my dying grandfather.
The last time I'm ever gonna see him.
I went in to hug my grandfather who had just had a heart attack, and guess what this boy does? This boy just goes for the handshake. As I'm already going for the hug, he
stopped you right in your tracks. He said, "Son, not even in death will I give you a hug."
And I was like, "All right,
give me the cheese dip, son.
Give me the cheese dip."
Wow.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you get the hug?
Yeah, I did. I forced it. I forced it.
Pappy, can I have the hug?
Pappy, can you please give me the hug? But yeah, that's what I had to.
I'm so sorry for your loss. Honestly, you didn't lose your grandpa, but you kind of lost your grandpa a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
He didn't even want to hug you off rip. He was like, I don't know where you've been.
I don't trust that.
Even after a heart attack, nah. I'm not.
I ain't doing that.
I don't associate with you or what you do, bro.
Yeah, dude, that was tough. I haven't gotten over that.
When was this? This was how many weeks?
Definitely maybe a month ago.
Still thinking about it.
Should have gotten over it by now, but I haven't.
So,
dude, I was about to say, do we
Jack
want to introduce
no. I'm gonna talk about him for a second while he still isn't introduced, so he's not allowed to talk. So actually, Jack does this cool thing that I'm interested in. You don't mind if I talk about it, right? It's pretty. I think people should try it, honestly. So there's this thing called Torba, and it's basically, crane games.
Yes.
Yeah, do you like crane games?
Mhm.
I like crane games. A lot of people like crane games. So basically, it's an online crane game service, but it's based in Japan. So basically, when you log on to Torba, you get a little free play. If you pay for like $10 a month, something like that, you pay, and then you just get chances at this crane game once a day, and you never have to pay again. So like you can just try, and when you win, sometimes actually they'll ship it to you for free. But most of the time, you just pay shipping. You get that free play every day.
Dang, that's so sick.
It's kind of cool. Like if you like crane games, that's totally something that you should try. I do enjoy crane games. Whenever I visit Japan, whenever that is, I do plan on playing a couple, honestly, just for the fun of it, because they like them a lot over there.
Yeah.
So it's like super big. So yeah. So we'll start our GoFundMe very soon, right after this first episode of Maskcast.
Maskcast.
But either way, yeah. So that's what Torba is. Jack's supposed to have his phone on silent.
And he hasn't.
And do not disturb, so nothing comes through.
So you know what, Jack? You don't get to be on this episode. We were about to introduce you. You don't get to be on this episode.
And actually, I look at his phone because it lights up, distracting me from the podcast. There's no way to come back from that. Like you hold the rest of the podcast just ruined.
This is episode 1 of the Maskcast, Jack.
And he's trying to get you to pity him by sniffling, but whatever. And on his phone it says, "Play your free turn on Torba." You couldn't silence your phone, and you had to set yourself a reminder to play something you.
No, you know what he did? You know what he did? He got the option. He was like, would you like to receive push
notifications? He's caged until we introduced him.
Yeah,
he can't talk until we introduce him.
He can't talk until we introduce him.
Legally binding.
He opened the app, and they were like, would you like us to send you push notifications? And he went, yes.
Yes, please. No, I'll make my own push notification because that was that was a calendar thing that he has set every day.
Bruh.
Yeah, he said I'll go ahead and take the extra step and do it for Apple.
He was like, no, you know what? I'll do it.
Or whatever. Jack needs no introduction, because obviously we've been talking about him. He's next to us. It's gonna be hot takes with Jack.
Oh my. Gosh, I don't have headphones. I don't have headphones on, and that scared me.
It was an Apple reminder.
It was an Apple reminder to play his free coin game.
I have it insult me too.
Yeah, you did have a word that I'm not going to say on the podcast. Very self-derogatory, dude. Why would you be so mean to yourself?
Okay, so I was sitting here too while you were talking about you went to Arkansas. I went to Arkansas like 3 weeks ago for the same reason.
Yeah, both of our grandpas had heart attacks.
Yeah,
or medical conditions.
Bro. Yeah,
the cheese dip hit different.
And unlike you, I had an ungodly amount of hugs from people I didn't know.
That's how it is.
That I was related to. So that happened.
You didn't know all the people in your family?
But I did get some cheese dip.
Yeah, you ran over the question.
Yeah.
But I did get some cheese dip.
Well, yeah, I have a lot of family there that lives in Arkansas because I don't want to live there.
You don't want to go to Arkansas.
I don't like, when I was there, the entire time I was like, I just want to go back. I just want to go back home.
How is Arkansas? I can't speak on that.
It's meh.
Yeah, it's very meh. It's very dreary. But there is, I will say that in boring. But the
what a descriptive, dreary and boring.
The one good thing that it has is barbecue. There's the best barbecue place I've ever been to is there, but not in Texas.
The barbecue place?
Yeah,
really? Why is the best barbecue place in Arkansas and you live in Texas?
You live in Austin.
Yeah, I know. They have a dish. They have a dish there.
Look at him trying to back
know,
up.
yeah,
That is it's these really good French fries that have brisket and their barbecue sauce poured on it.
That's barbecue, right, guys?
And ranch. It's called Whole Hog.
That's not real.
Yeah, Whole Hog barbecue.
Whole hog barbecue.
Yeah, we went up to the nice lady at the counter. We were like, we lived in Austin for 8 years, and we've never had barbecue that's as good as this place back at home.
Back at home.
That's because you're eating the wrong barbecue back at home, bro.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, but I'm not calling it home, no.
Arkansas is your real home. That's where
Yeah.
you come from.
Yeah, my brother worked there, so he still has a shirt. So I have to think of it all the time whenever I'm folding clothes.
And you-
just
and
look at
you
it and
hate
you're
it.
like, whole hog. The best barbecue this side of Texas.
Like, why can I not shake out this state from my my memories?
Would you eat at whole hog if there's a Texas branch?
Oh, totally. It'd probably be called whole longhorn.
Whole Longhorn.
Whole
Yeah,
longhorn.
Is there
that's
anything
exactly
wrong
what
with
it
that?
is.
because it's hog because of Razorbacks.
Wait, is that really why?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I kind of
'Cause of
got
the
that.
hog.
I'm not even from there, of course.
So I come on here so I can ask questions.
Do you want to move your chair a little bit more?
Yeah,
Make
I'm
more
gonna,
noise?
I'm gonna be real rude to Ron, make him push his legs together.
Whatever, dude. I was man spreading.
I'll be the first to admit I was manspreading.
Yeah, I've been picking
And the
up.
last.
I've been picking up these questions over a long amount of time, and this one was inspired by the one with your lady in red that you saw in that one house. Remember? You were like
Oh,
with
the
friends.
parasol.
Oh, okay.
That with the parasol.
Yo,
yeah.
I was like, am I having an affair that I don't know about?
The lady in red.
So to clear it up, yeah, Nate saw a ghost and she was in red and pink parasol,
Mhm,
etc.
mhm.
But yeah, but either way,
But my question to you two is, if you
I'm so
suddenly
scared.
died and you were now a ghost, who would you haunt? Where would you haunt? And what would your hauntings entail? What kind of stuff would you do as a ghost?
oh, see, ghosts have done some kind of annoying stuff to me,
Yeah.
so I feel like
But when you get scared, you just get annoyed in general.
yeah, I just get mad. Okay, maybe they haven't done annoying stuff. I'm just really mean to ghosts because whenever I get mad, I just kind of get angry. I don't really. I guess not get quote unquote scared. I do get scared, obviously. That's why I'm angry, but I get angry. So I'm just angry and like annoyed and
You're an anger ghost.
whatever. That
What
wasn't
if
my
your curse?
answer.
What if your curse as a ghost was that you were like always hungry? You were a hunger ghost.
And no matter what you try to.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be such a.
Maybe that's
horrible
what
curse.
causes hauntings. Is that they have like desires that they can't quench, so they just do things that.
No, that's exactly what haunting is because they
Yeah.
have something.
All right.
Unfinished
you explained
business.
it completely. That's exactly what haunting is.
Wow.
You got it completely right. Good job. Wow. Do you have any idea of who you would haunt?
I don't know who I would haunt.
Or do you know what you would do?
Idris Elba.
I'd haunt Idris Elba. That's it. That's what it is. You
That's
got
it.
it.
I would want to haunt.
Also Idris Elba.
I think, yeah, we both say Idris Elba. I think I'd honestly want to haunt somebody that had was like in a really high position of power,
Mhm.
either socially or like politically or anything really. I would just haunt them. So celebrity or something.
Yeah, you'd
'Cause
haunt the
one-
most popular kid in high school. You'd haunt Zac Efron.
Because one, I'd get to yeah, nice going Butterfingers. I'd like, I don't know, you get to see their crazy life and everything that they do, at
Mm.
least in their house, or wherever you decide. I mean, what stuff doesn't go down in your house, you know? But either way, I'd want to do that, and I feel like I would just like talk to them and let them know things. Like, if they're about to do something kind of weird,
Mhm.
I'll like make sure they know that it's kind of weird.
But subliminally.
Exactly.
You have to be smart.
Exactly. Like they wouldn't know. They would think I'm their subconscious, but really I'm just a ghost haunting them and telling them what to do.
Mm.
And yeah, I think that'd be fun. So I guess the location would be anywhere that famous person is, because
Yeah.
or a person of power, because those people up there are always going places.
Do you think you can change the person that you're haunting when you're a ghost?
You have to go through so much paperwork to do that. It's not even worth it.
It's not, dude. It's worse than the DMV.
All the fucking documentation. Yeah.
I really think it's like either a place or you're attached to a person, so you're just wherever that person goes. Because I've heard a lot of times where it's like they leave the place and they're good, but also they leave the place and the same thing starts happening. So I feel like it's a different type of. Because what if your unfinished business is with a person?
Yeah, different place, same shit.
Every day, man. Nate, you have not
I'm sorry.
said anything.
Well, no, I told you I would haunt Idris Elba.
That's it? What would you do to him?
You have any musings about ghostly life?
Come on, dude. You have to be. If you're a ghost, you have. That's
I'd
literally-
have to do
If you're a
something.
ghost, you literally have to haunt somebody.
No, you
That's
know what?
you have to do.
You know what? I'd haunt Idris Elba and I'd subliminally. Sorry, I was having a stroke. I would subliminally like get him to make the Mask remake.
Subliminally,
Yeah.
but quickly,
Like
and
he
efficiently.
would, and efficiently because I want to see the Mask remake.
He'd be the fire starter.
because this is episode 1 of the Maskcast.
And it's like the most like really,
Like it's gonna
High
be
production
phenomenal.
value.
Yeah.
Mhm.
and it's amazing because it has Idris Elba in it, and it just, God, this is quickly
That-
turned
that
into the
man-
Idris Elba cast.
That
Oh
man.
my God.
Next week, the Idris Elba cast, episode 1.
He's actually gonna be on our podcast.
Yeah, he's coming. We're flying him in.
Yeah, he cannot afford to fly
yeah,
here.
you guys are welcome.
Actually, you did not know that. I did not know. Not you did not know. I'm speaking in the second person. I did not know that Idris Elba was horribly poor. When we asked him to be on the cast, I was first surprised when he said yes.
Well, yeah.
And then my second surprise was, "Can you fly me out?" I was like, "What?"
Because he's stuck in London.
Well, dude, the thing that got me was that when we texted him, because you and I both we were in a group chat with him, because
horribly broke.
yeah,
He gave away his number to 2 people.
we asked him, and like I didn't even put my phone down before it was like yes.
He was on the conversation.
Mhm.
He
Yeah.
said
He'd already
yes.
heard about us.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he was just waiting.
He's
for us
commented.
To reply.
If you look down, you'll. I don't remember what his YouTube name is.
Yeah, the first thing he said was like, "Am I the 100th caller?"
Yeah, and they were like, "This isn't a radio show."
Hey,
The
this isn't
first
a
caller,
radio
man.
show.
And then he told us he was like, "Can you get me there? By the way, I'm scared of planes. I'll only take a Greyhound bus." Which I
It's
don't.
more expensive,
Yeah.
first of all.
And how's that gonna make it across the water? Are we gonna go to Alaska and Russia and do like a little land bridge thing?
Dude,
Exactly.
I don't know how we're gonna get him here, but he will be here. So we got something special for y'all.
Nate, maybe you should haunt your grandfather instead
And make him
and
hug
make him
me.
hug you.
Make him love me.
Yeah. Just like start knocking
Dude.
over pictures of yourself, and he'll be like, "I should have loved him more. Like this is a sign from." And then whenever he and then your ghost term, like in your contract, which he doesn't know obviously, but you can't leave until he hugs something that belonged to you or is you.
Oh my gosh,
And
that's
then that's a
dark.
problem because
That's super
what
dark.
if you can't haunt him before he dies?
And
Haunt
then
him
just
enough to make
stuck?
him hug you,
Bro.
and then you're just stuck on Earth.
Whoa,
Dude, I'm sorry. Rest in peace to you, bro.
Yo,
I'm gonna
that's
be
on
fine.
you.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Yeah.
chilling with my celebrity and or
Wow.
person of power. And when they die, like that's it. That's what I wanted. So I'm free.
You're the
I'm
one with the
good.
issue here.
Yeah, no, that's all you, dude. None of me.
I've got my second question here.
So
Goodness.
If you were to be in a band, what genre would your band play?
Lego Rock Band.
and the genre is Lego. Would you sing rock?
You already know.
Rock?
Yeah.
Would you sing
Plus,
rock?
what instrument do you think you'd play? Or vocals, I guess.
Lego Rock Band.
Or vocals. That's not an issue.
If you want to be like a...
I would probably be on a keyboard because I just want to learn how to do one or to be on a keyboard. So I
Yeah.
think, I mean, I could just be
You
on
learn
it.
you learn a lot.
Yeah,
playing that,
exactly. So I'd like to do that, and I'd be in a alt in the sense that like it's not really. I don't know. A genre's like is very like it kind of holds you.
Yeah, like alternative. Yeah, that's pretty much like everything.
Yeah, just anything that isn't. Man, that sounds so freaking hippie. Whatever. I'd play the piano in my alt indie rock. Like
Yeah.
folklore.
'Cause I was gonna follow up with
Canadian
this question,
Viking. That's
like-
my band, bro.
Like your instrument, do you feel like that has any like overarching like personality like metaphor to it?
I think so, in a way.
Yeah, like what you choose to
Yeah.
you think that you'd look best playing, I guess.
I guess you're right, because whatever answer would be whatever I think looks best in my eyes, at least.
Mhm.
But I wonder why I thought I chose that. Pretty philosophical, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I don't know. I think, honestly, I'm so impressed every time I see anybody play piano that I want to be that impressive.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
I'd
That's
like to know how to
why-
play
that's-
piano.
That's why I want to learn the keys, bro, in my alt band.
You
want to
be able to.
indie
You want to be able to
rock.
tickle the ivories.
Yeah, my Canadian, the ivories, the elephant tusks.
The elephant.
Ooh.
This one's for all the elephants.
Dumbo's mom.
And then I just play my keys.
Yo, like that's how you introduce
and
a
it
song.
sounds horrible.
That's how you introduce a song. Is you're like, so, thank you guys all for coming to this animal cruelty support concert. So I
Rock
just like
on,
to,
by the way, for
rock,
that.
yeah, rock on. That's totally sick. I just
Keep
want to let
that
you
up.
know
Cheers.
that I'm gonna be
Cheers.
performing a song I wrote for the elephants
It's called
on
Cheers.
called Cheers on a keyboard. made from elephants.
And I actually play the keyboard in such a way that it sounds like a voice being played. So,
so yeah.
y'all enjoy that.
I call this one Tusk Dildon.
Tusk till dawn.
Love you guys.
Love you guys, by the way.
And then,
Quick
like,
shout out to my fans.
Talk to the elephants.
Yo,
still.
and like an immediate like after as soon as you play the first chord, you're like
Love you
you're like
guys.
everybody sing with me, and they don't know the words.
Come on, guys. Y'all know better than that.
Yeah, y'all could do better than
What
this.
words do you think my piano's playing? I'm
Even though
tricking
it's a
your
new
ear.
song.
Yeah, exactly. This is a new song. Y'all know the words. Come on.
I know
Clap.
y'all know them.
Come on,
Hey,
clap,
put your hands
everybody.
up. Put your
Hey.
hands up.
We're like synced with the mind. You know?
But the beat's all messed up, so they don't even know what beat to clap to because it's a new song.
Yeah,
They're
there's
like,
like,
what?
okay.
We need something catchy like a boom boom clop.
Like a boom boom
Boo.
pow.
Don't reference Bohemian Rhapsody over here.
Wow, you caught that.
Don't
I didn't
reference
catch
that
I knew
mediocre movie.
I knew you would.
Don't
No,
reference that
I
mediocre
could tell that
movie.
you knew that he would because you looked him in the eyes when you said that. I was not a part of that at all.
You know what? I'm mad. I'm not talking for the rest of the episode.
It's subtext just happened in the podcast. Okay. So
Yeah,
last
next, come on, question monkey. Give me my question, you
This
question
is the third
monkey.
one.
I've been waiting all day.
Weary travelers.
I've heard of you guys' favorite fast foods, like in the last episode, and you guys talk about like Whataburger and stuff.
You
pretty
listen to the
commonly.
podcast?
Yeah, I
No.
I have to.
You have to. You want
but
to.
I do. What is your What are your comfort foods? Like, what is like what you eat, and then you're automatically Anton Ego at the end of Ratatouille. You just take him
Just
back
go
home.
back.
Oh, I have a weird one.
Uh-huh.
I have a duo, but I mean, y'all probably know this duo. But
Cheez-Its
I wanna
duos?
I want to hear the weird one first, because mine isn't as interesting.
Okay, mine are like frozen Eggo muffin tops.
Ooh.
Why does
Yeah.
that sound kind of delicious?
It's so what I would do is I think the reason why it like became a comfort food thing is because when I was like little during the summer, my mom would just like, since both of my parents worked during the day, they'd buy a bunch of food and then like we would just like have it at the house. And so those were one of the things that she'd buy us for breakfast. And so what I'd do is I'd like make 8 of them because they came in like sets of 4. I'd make 8 of them. I'd butter them, put powdered sugar on them,
Bruh.
and then I would go and just like sit and watch YouTube and like watch gameplay walkthroughs, and it was so comforting.
Mine has a similar backstory, actually. So
Thank you for dinner.
I did that on purpose. I wanted to see how long I could. So
You looked at me too, and I was like, one.
So I really like I'll get it out the way first. So I really like actually bad, quote unquote bad, it's good to me, but bad pizza. I really I like pizza in general, but like bad pizza, like store frozen, not
Like-
bad pizza, not bad to me. It's not bad to me. So
no,
frozen,
Yeah, like the
Like
Totino's,
lower-
like square ones.
lower. So
What
let me
someone would
explain.
say bad.
Exactly, with somebody because people who eat pizza know that blah 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 whatever. But yeah, quote unquote bad. But it's just frozen. Like the Red Barons, like the pizza bagel bites. Whoops, was a staple. One child food item. And also just bagels in general that I would put sauce and cheese, and
Dude.
I would go at home and just because whenever I
Me
go
too,
home
yeah.
as a kid, my parents had a really strict, not 9 to 5, but like schedule. So I was just always home alone whenever I get home as a kid. Do with that information what you will. I'm not there, so you can't find me and steal me. Haha. I can say that information now that their schedules are different. But either way, so yeah, I'd eat that, and then it was just comforting because I'd just eat that, watch something, Johnny Test or something, Ben 10, play on my Wii, Skyward Sword, Mario Galaxy. Like I have really like distinct and fond memories of
Yeah.
going home and like eating something and then doing that. Also, bologna sandwiches. You just
Ooh,
like
yeah.
toast both sides of the bread. You put Oscar Mayer bologna, and then you squish them together, and then you toast it again, and it's really good. It's just a bologna sandwich, and it's just something I would eat when I would go home.
I couldn't tell you how many frozen pizzas I've eaten in my lifetime.
Oh yeah, and when I got older, the amount just increased.
yeah,
Like you eat a whole DiGiorno's.
dude, I had bagel bites
Whoops.
yesterday at work.
That's what they feed y'all there.
Yeah, dude.
Next question, monkey.
I'm comforted now. That was very comforting.
Yeah, it was kind of
It was
a nice.
that was a nice little walk down memory
Yeah,
lane.
mine was Schwann's pierogies because I don't get those anymore.
Well, that's
but
not what I asked.
What is Schwann's?
It's like this service where they'd get a truck and come by your house and sell frozen food to you.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
That's
Wait,
so
like Red
interesting,
Baron?
Mm-hmm. but it was all Schwann's
What's a
only
pierogi?
brand. It's
Huh.
it's kind of like a gnocchi noodle that is like sealed and has potato in it.
Oh.
Oh my
It's
gosh.
it's a potato noodle basically, and I'd take a lot of those
Oh.
and put like shredded cheese and salt with it, which I season my food as a white person. Salt.
Strictly
Who-
salt.
Who said that white people don't season their food? Nobody said that here, Jack. You just put
Wait,
you
Jack.
just put yourself under this bubble.
Jack,
bro.
I
who are
have-
you? Wait, who
I
are
have-
you talking about that says that?
My alt indie rock pop /
I
deathcore
do.
band would not agree
No,
with that.
no, I'm saying that I don't season shit.
Oh, do you really not?
I do.
Well, sometimes
I
things
try.
don't need seasoning.
Yeah.
Like those pierogies didn't need any
Like-
of
like I
seasoning.
have, like,
You
this-
ruined the
I
recipe.
have this Greek seasoning, Cavender's, that I just put on things and say that that's seasoned.
Well, it is seasoned because you put seasoning on it.
Dude.
I want you to just. I just don't want.
I
you
want
to
you to feel
hurt-
comfortable with your
Bruh.
seasoning.
Okay.
Dude, your seasoning is adequate,
All
if
right.
not more than adequate. Come on, bro.
My last question is a short and sweet one. What's your earliest childhood memory? Bam.
Wow.
As a baby, what was the first
Wow.
thing you remember?
Wow, you totally just blew my mind, bro.
Bakum.
Made me go all the way back. All right, enough of this indie pop boy. What?
I think my first memory was walking into my old house for the first time in Arkansas.
Oh, that's weird. That just triggered one of my not first, but one of my earlier memories of viewing my house. I was pretty young because we moved when I was super young, but I remember. I'm sorry, I just
We
tapped
member.
into being a kid real quick.
Yeah.
My bad. I used to have a speech impediment actually. as
Did you
well.
really?
Me
Yeah,
too.
I was we member wing everything.
Yeah, I would always say my last name like Jack Wowie.
Yeah. It was very but whoa we Jack worries. So I was I remember being in the empty house. Like it was
Yeah.
I remember fully furnished now most distinctly because I grew up in it and it was
Mhm.
furnished by the time I was
I
older.
remember it
but I remember
empty
being
most distinctly.
yeah, and I was like, oh, cool. And then we ended up buying it. Maybe they were just showing us actually something that we already bought. I didn't think it was a showing. I think it was just that my parents being like, oh yeah, there you go. I remember I bought those circus peanuts candies.
Mhm.
For some reason, I like those. And then I think on candy. It was a carnival day, I guess, at Walmart.
You lived in a carnival.
I remember being looked at by adults. Like looked down, like maybe I was in a cradle or something. I wasn't able to
mm.
move that well.
Which upset you so
Which
greatly.
bothered me so much. And I remember a distinct family friend. But also I remember something that's closer in that range, like when I was crawling and all that. I remember playing with this like old fire truck that used to turn into like a dude, and it had like a hat and a mustache. And I don't know where it is
Wow.
whenever it would turn into the dude. I don't know where that
That's
toy
a
is.
cool toy.
It was a pretty cool toy. I'm gonna toot my own horn. It's a pretty cool
That was
toy.
a pretty sick toy.
Can't remember where it is though. So that's great. Thanks, Jack.
I remember I had one of
Thanks
those
for
little
making me
one of those
remember
little
that.
speakers that you could stick your hands in beside our TV, and like one of those like holy ones. Like
Mhm.
I've seen them before, but I would always stick my car toys in there.
I
and lose 'em.
remember. I remember. What did those plug-in plays?
Yeah,
Like the
one that had like a
the-
SpongeBob nose.
Yeah,
I
the
had that
one
one.
that had like the Spider-Man thing,
Mm.
the Spider-Man knob. I guess I don't know what,
What
that
of
was.
Spider-Mans am I touching?
Because I know that it was SpongeBob nose, but what was that?
What
And-
part of Spider-Man was I?
And then the thing one where it's just like
Oh,
Rocky.
yeah.
What was I? Well, either way, I remember playing those plug-in plays, and they were so interesting. But they were fun. I really
dude,
enjoyed those.
I had a VTech.
The thing that you got like offered to play.
Yeah. I got one like
Whenever
maybe
you're
2
on
months
TV.
afterwards. And honestly,
Dude, they
dude,
got you.
I realized after
It
like
is what you
thinking
needed.
about it, they did what the Switch did. Like they walked so the Switch could run.
Oh please.
Because I remember you could use it handheld and plug it into your TV and play it on your TV.
oh on God.
On God.
So if I go pick up a VTech, I can handheld it.
Bro, don't put me on the spot like that.
So I don't need to get a Switch then.
Yeah,
I can throw away my old Switch and just use a VTech.
just throw away your Switch. Yeah.
Well, Jack Wowie, it was great having you on.
It was great being here.
I now banish you to the silence realm again.
Ah.
All right, now let's talk mess about him.
Dude, now that he can't talk,
Yeah, now that he
Let's
can't
make
rebuttal.
fun. But yeah, that was hot takes, man. I felt like we haven't done hot takes in so long.
I know.
Right? It
Yeah.
has been a while, right?
It has been a while. I think. Nope. I was gonna probably try and reference the last time we did hot takes, but I couldn't remember it.
I think we only did like once or twice, and then
Yeah.
you did the whole podcast without me, dude. I didn't give you permission to do that.
Bro, I'm
You
sorry.
just did it. No, I'm playing. Yeah, that was episode 11, and
Yeah.
episode 1 of the Maskcast.
A real chill episode.
A real calm, neat.
a real calm.
Thanks as always to Jack and Diego. Jack for coming, and then Diego for
Being here and
And-
watching anime the whole time.
and doing a cool, not just anime, Akira, very.
He just started watching Akira.
But also he does the game edits, and he did that wonderful, beautiful intro for
Oh
our
my
game.
gosh.
Whew,
I
that
see
took him
that-
some time.
I see that before I go to sleep.
Yeah,
and it
I
puts
made
me out
I
like a
made it my
baby.
desktop wallpaper. That's how much I like it.
It's so good.
It's awesome. But yeah, that was episode 11.
And guys, we'll see you in the next video.
I'm
Maybe.
Juan Lopez,
I'm Nathaniel Quingen.
and
Bye.
bye. Bye.